Good afternoon. It's me, Pam Sidhu, bringing you mindfulness from Art Corner. Today's session we're doing especially for the kiddies. So this is all about mini minds, and this is about how to apply a mindfulness, how kids can apply mindfulness. So just while I'm sharing this video, if you're watching this, grab your kids, you can watch it with them. Some great tips for yourselves as parents and things that you can be doing for mindfulness with the children, and great things for the kids as well. They could be watching this video live. Just a few tips that we're going to be sharing with you here today. So, if you're watching this back later, you might want to just pause it or maybe watch it through and then watch it through again with your kids. So this is all about mindfulness for mini minds, bringing through mindfulness for kids. My name's Pam Sidhu. I am here at ArtCore today, and I'm just sharing this video out to make it more accessible to people. So how are we doing? It's a hot day here. But there we go, that is shared now. So feel free to type any comments if you've got any questions. I'm happy to do what I can to help anyway. So of course, over the last 6 weeks, we've been bringing you mindfulness here at ArtCore with the Stay Connected project. Now, today we're moving on to a mindfulness for mini minds. Going to be bringing you this every Friday in August. We're going to be doing mindfulness with mini minds. So hello, I'm Pam. Now, what is mindfulness? So I'm talking to the kids now. Kids, you may have heard mindfulness. You may have heard the expression mindfulness. Well, what is mindfulness? What does it actually mean? Well, mindfulness is noticing. It's just simply noticing. Noticing what's happening right now. So it's noticing, what might be going on with our feelings, with our emotions. It's noticing what's happening with people around us. Noticing what we can see in the room around us or outside. It's about noticing our environment rather than thinking about something that's not happening right now. So that's what mindfulness is. It's all about noticing. Now, some of you may have had a pet, maybe a pet puppy. If you've had a puppy or you've thought about getting a puppy, then you might be able to relate to this, because mindfulness, training the brain to notice, is a bit like training a puppy. At first, puppies are full of energy, they're a bundle of joy, they could be jumping all around. It could be hard for you to get them to listen to what you're saying to them. They might not pay attention to you. You might tell the puppy to sit and it's running off somewhere else, just like you might say to the mind, notice, and it'll just start thinking about something else. Whatever it might be. So think about when you've got this puppy, how do you train the puppy? How do you get the puppy to pay attention to what you want it to pay attention to? Well, that is exactly what's happening with the brain. So what we need to do is, just like when we're training the puppies, we need to give it clear instruction. So we need to be really clear with what we want it to do. So for example, in mindfulness, we might say, I'm giving clear instruction of noticing the breath, of noticing. Remember that word, noticing. It's all about noticing, of noticing my breathing right now. Also, when we're training a puppy, if we say something repetitively, if we say something again and again and again through repetition, it gets it, right? It's not going to be the first time where we say to that puppy, sit, it's going to sit. It might take saying it 100 times, perhaps. If you've had a puppy and you've trained a puppy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So think about this brain like you would a puppy, and just, you just got to keep saying to it, just notice the breath. Just notice the breath. Just keep noticing. Notice the sounds. Notice the feelings. Notice the smells that are around right now. Just notice. And you have to say it quite a few times. Now, just like with a puppy, with our brain, we've got to be patient, It's okay. It's okay if we don't get the hang of this straight away. We just keep going with it. Just be patient. So the forgiveness comes in as well, just like the puppy, doesn't quite get it. We're going to forgive that puppy, right? But it's the same with our brain. So you just have to go, okay, you know what? I forgive my brain for not staying with it straight away, and I will eventually get the hang of it. you know, just encourage yourself, just like you would with that puppy as well. Give it that encouragement to just go, yeah, I can do this. I can definitely do this. And, you know, it will get better, you know. Give yourself that kindness, just like you would with the puppy, bring in the repetition again, and tell yourself something positive. For example, I'm getting better and better every single day. You know, you can say I'm getting better at noticing. So talking about noticing, have a look around you right now. What can you notice? So if you've just joined this session is all about the mini minds. It's all about the kids. If you're watching this as an adult, you're more than welcome to join in as well. If you've got children, grab them, watch this, or you can watch it back later. Maybe you're a parent, a grandparent, an uncle, an aunt, and you can do it with the kids later. Right now, we're just noticing. So what do you notice? This is mindfulness. Mindfulness is noticing what's happening right now. Let me tell you what I notice. So right now, I'm noticing, looking at myself, I'm noticing how many people are on the live. I can see the figure on there. I'm also noticing my breathing, aware of myself breathing. I'm noticing my feet on the floor. I'm noticing the temperature. It's feeling hot today, feeling really hot. Bit sweaty. I'm noticing that. Yeah. I'm noticing the smells. You know, I can smell like that hot summer's day smell. Can you smell it? Take a deep breath in. What do you notice when you smell? And taste the taste right now in your mouth. Taste that taste. What can you taste? So what did you notice then? Did you notice what you could see? Did you notice what you could hear? Notice what you can feel, what you can taste, what you can smell? Guess what? You just did yourself a little bit of mindfulness. So why do we do mindfulness? Well, mindfulness can make us feel a little bit happier. So we all know we have different emotions, don't we? We have different feelings. We can feel happy. We can feel sad, you know, we can feel different emotions. Do you ever notice how you feel? Go on, smile right now. If you're watching this, give me that biggest smile that you can. Really, really smile. Can you make your eyes smile as well? I think, hey Pam, how do you make your eyes smile? I don't know, you just imagine you're happy and this smile. But you can definitely make your mouth smile, right? You show me your teeth, big smile, big cheesy. Maybe you're laughing away to yourself right now. Feeling happy? Can you notice? Where do you feel it in your body? And now we're going to do the opposite. So can you give me your sad face? Let's see how you feel. How do you look when you imagine yourself feeling sad? Is that my sad face? I'm probably making you laugh now even more. So can you do your sad face for me? Let me see your sad face. Now, an angry face. Do an angry face. Think about something that might have made you feel angry. That's my angry face. Very angry. Where do you feel it in your body? Feeling very angry. Can you feel your body going all tight? All tight. Where do you feel it? Notice it. This is what we're doing. We're noticing. Maybe you're feeling excited. How do you look when you feel excited? Well, you can tell this is what I look like when I feel excited. I've got a little boy as well, and I know when he's excited because he can't stand still. He'd be like this. I'll have to bring him into one of these sessions, I think. So are you doing your excited now? Are you jumping up and down? Show me how excited you are. Where do you feel it in your body? Now what I want you to do, you know how you get emojis? Yeah, you know the emojis that I'm talking about. I'm sure you're all using technology on your phones, on your iPads, on your tablet. You know, you get these emojis, don't you? You get these big happy smiley faces, you get the sad face, you get the crying face, you get the angry face. If you had to think about that emoji right now, which one is you? Can you notice how you're feeling right now? Because most of the time, we're not noticing how we're feeling. We just feel it, don't we? We might even try and push things away, not think about them. Might feel safer to not think, hey, I'm feeling angry right now. Might be better to just ignore it. But if we just take a bit of time to just notice how we're feeling, and where in our body do we feel like this? So maybe if you're feeling sad, you can feel it in your tummy. So if you drew a picture of yourself, it could even be a stick person. And if you can just chart on there your different emojis where you feel it in your body. So happy, maybe. This is what it's like for me on my chart. Happy, I would feel it here. I feel happy in my heart. I feel happiness coming through. I draw a happy face on my picture there. Sadness, maybe in my tummy. That worried emoji in my tummy. And excited. Where would you feel excited? Would that be coming up from your tummy? Upwards? You know, are you going like this when you're feeling excited? Maybe you're even feeling excitement in your hands, in your feet, if you're jumping up and down. So where are you feeling your different emotions? And can you swap them? Can you change them? So can you notice if you can go from feeling angry to feeling happy? So maybe you're going, I don't like that, to I'm happy right now. And feel the difference in your body. Can you feel it? Let's try it. Angry. Ooh. Angry, all tense, all tight, all angry. To relaxed, happy. Feels better, doesn't it? So we're just noticing how we feel. And we can use emojis to chart this, to draw a picture. So of course, depending on your age, for the younger ones, just maybe parents can help out drawing a stick person. And if you've got emoji stickers with your kids, you can chart on there how they're feeling. The older ones, hey, teenagers watching this, maybe you want to do like a masterpiece, do a whole portrait and put on there where you're feeling these emotions. Can you switch these emotions? Are you noticing them? There's a famous saying which is, if you're angry, count to 10. But what are we doing when we're counting to 10? We're just noticing. Might be noticing the numbers, noticing that we're counting. People will say, take a deep breath, calm down. We're noticing the breath. Noticing, first of all, that we're angry and it's okay. We're not judging that we're angry. And then we just notice it. Maybe use the breath to then start noticing other things around us. What do we see, hear, feel, taste, smell? And notice that we can choose to start to feel happy. So it's just about noticing. And can you change what you're noticing? Now, the biggest thing to notice is the breath. Now this is where I get to pull out my toys. I absolutely love this one. So check this out. Isn't it cool? So this is an expanding ball. You can get them off the internet. You want to get one for your little ones, for the mini minds. But right now, the mini minds and yourself, we can do this breathing right now. So let's notice our breath and watch the ball as we breathe in and out. So breathing in and out. In and out. Breathing in and out. And you don't have to keep up with the ball or with my voice. You find what works for you. You get your own speed. So take a deep breath in and blow it all out. You might even want to imagine that you're doing a big, really blowing it out as you're breathing in and breathing out. In and out. And notice how you're feeling as you're breathing in and out. You're feeling calmer. You're feeling happy. Notice the colours that you can see on this ball as you're breathing in and out. Maybe the red, the green, the yellow, the blue. It's even got a bit of pink in there. And are you blowing up that big as well as you're breathing in and out? Just like this ball. Just focus on that breath. And just notice, do you feel any different? Are you feeling the same? And that's okay. But you're doing really well because you're practicing noticing. Most of the time, we might not notice how we're breathing. But we do now. There's another breathing exercise as well that I'm going to do with you. So get your finger and look at the device that you can see right now. And we're going to trace around it. So we're going to make like a square shape. So I'm not going to do it right on the device because otherwise you can't see what I'm doing if I go too close to it and my hand will just look massive up. So I know we're noticing, but that may maybe not be the right thing to notice. So get your finger, come on, get your finger. And we're going to breathe in, across, breathe down, breathe in, breathe out, 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 breathe in and out, and breathe in and out, tracing the device, breathe in and out, breathe in and out, breathe in and out, and so on. Well, I'm definitely feeling Nice and relaxed after that breathing, even more so than before. So there's lots of breathing exercises that we can do. So as we did this one. We did the expanding ball. We've done the trace the device with the finger. Another thing that's really good for the little ones that are watching right now, or the parents of the little ones that are watching right now, get a teddy, get the favourite teddy, put it on the tummy. And if you just lie flat with the teddy on your tummy and breathe in and out, and you can see that teddy moving up and down. And just follow it. You know you're breathing right if you can get that teddy to move. Just move up and down. Another great breathing exercise. Now we all love birthdays, right? Blowing out the candles on a cake. So just take a deep breath in, as big as you can, as big as you can. Really take that deep breath in and blow out those candles. This time, why not make a wish at the same time? Why not, hey? Why do we have to wait just once a year to blow out those real candles to make a wish? So right now, breathe in, get your wish ready in your mind. Imagine you're blowing out those candles on your birthday cake. Big puff outwards and think about your wish. Make your wish, make your wish. Breathe in and blow out those candles. You can do that as many times as you want. You can do it every day. That's the great thing about the imagination. We can imagine what we want. So we've talked about noticing our feelings, noticing where we're feeling our feelings in the body, and noticing our breath. And we've also touched on the five senses of noticing what we can see, what we can hear, what we feel, taste and smell. So let's make a little game out of this. Tell me 5 things that you can see. Go on, just shout it out loud. 5 things that you can see right now, whatever it may be. 5 things that you can see. Go on, give me 1. What's the second thing you see? Third thing you can see. 4th thing you can see. 5th thing you can see. Now tell me 4 things that you can hear right now. So you can hear my voice, right? That's 1. What's the second thing you can hear? And the third thing you can hear? Maybe it's the birds, maybe it's the traffic, maybe you can hear your parents in the background, maybe you can hear your siblings, whatever it might be. Maybe the telly's on in the other room. What's the 4th thing you can hear? Think 1, 2, 3, 4 things that you can hear right now. And now think of 3 things that you can feel, 3 things that you can actually touch, right? So 1, I'm touching the floor with my feet. 2, maybe you're touching the device. What does it feel like? Does it feel cold? Hot? Smooth? Rough? I've just made my camera go all wonky now by touching this one. What's the 2 things? 3 things that you can feel. So that's 2. Third thing that you can feel right now. Maybe you can touch a table or a chair, or you're outside. Whatever it is, just go on, touch the thing closest to you, an object. Like next to me here, for example, is a filing cabinet, and I'm touching that right now. It feels quite cold. It's metal. Even makes a noise. Can you get what you're touching to make a noise? Notice it. This is mindfulness. It's great fun, right? We're just noticing what's happening. And you can even bring it all together. So what you can see, does it make a noise? Can you get it to make a noise? What does it feel like? Maybe it's the same thing. Now we're going to take in 2 big breaths through the nose and really smell. Or even just think about what we can smell, even if there's nothing there to smell. So take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out. And in and out. Wonderful. And now, what can you taste? So just taste the taste in your mouth right now, whatever it might be. Just taste that taste. Can you get your tongue to move around in your mouth? Can you taste it? Fantastic. So we just did 5 things we can see, 4 things that we can hear, 3 things that we can feel, 2 things that we can smell, and 1 thing that we can taste. And even if you just think, oh, I can't taste nothing, well, you know what? You just still try to see what taste is there in your mouth. You've got your brain thinking, what can I taste? You're noticing it. Coming back to that word again, noticing. That's what mindfulness is all about. It's all about noticing what's happening. Now, there's also something called a spotlight meditation. So we all know what a spotlight is, right? We've got a bright light and we can shine it on something. And when we do, we're shining a spotlight onto it and we're noticing it even more. So I want you to imagine your hand, and imagine you've got a spotlight and you're shining the spotlight on your hand. Now really notice your hand. Yeah, it's your hand. You might have seen it lots of times, but really notice it now. There's my hand, but I want you looking at your hand. So I'm going to move that away. Look at the lines on your hand. Shining that spotlight on it. Are they a little bit grubby? Have you been doing your hand washing? Are they nice and clean? What do they smell like? Smelling clean? What does it feel like? Rub your hands together. Feel that feeling. Can you hear that noise that it makes when you're rubbing them together? So you just shine that spotlight there on your hand, and it's amazing what you can notice about your hand as soon as you shine a spotlight on it. Guess what? Imagine you've got this spotlight in your hand now. You're holding like a torch, the spotlight in your hand, and you can shine it on anything you want. So what you're going to shine it on? What can you see right now? And when you shine this spotlight on something, it makes you notice it even more. You're noticing it even more. You're noticing the colours that might be on there, what it looks like, the details. And you can do this whenever you want. You can go for your walks. You can shine your spotlight. You can walk around your house, shine your spotlight, and just think, I'm just noticing right now. So that's a great little tip there of things that you could be doing as you're going through your week. Now, I'd also like you to notice your feelings through the week. So we just started noticing the feelings today. Maybe you were doing it before. I want you to just notice as you go through the week, what are you feeling? Where are you feeling it? And draw your stick man, draw your people, that's you, and do your emojis on there. So if you feel angry, draw a little stick man, a woman, and put on there the angry face, where in your body you feel angry. If you feel happy, do that. If you feel sleepy, do that. You feel excited, same process. So as we go through the week, I'd like you to, this is your little bit of homework, I'd like you to just notice, what do you feel? Now, I'd love to get your feedback from the parents, from the kids. I'd love to know how you found this session. This is the first one that I am doing for Mini Minds, first one that I am doing for kids. My name is Pam Sidhu. Of course, I'm with ArtCore today. You can catch me on my page, Pam Sidhu, as well. I also have a YouTube channel where I've got a number of different videos and a couple of meditations on there for free. That's more for the adults. I am going to be putting out kids meditation soon. So watch this space, but have great fun noticing as you go through your week and training your mind to notice. Remember, imagine that mind is like a puppy and we're just going to be patient with it and we're going to train it to notice. And I'd love to hear from you. What have you noticed? So use the hashtag MiniMinds. You can put stuff in the comments to this or on your own posts. Tag us here at ArtCore and Pam Sidhu. And let's see, what are you noticing as you're going through the week? And how are you finding this? If you're a parent and you're watching this with your kids, I'd love to hear from you. Kids, do let us know how you're finding this. Let your folks know so they can put it in there if you don't have your own. Obviously, the younger ones won't have their own Facebook account. older ones may do. So let us know. But I'm going to leave you for a great mindful week ahead. Have fun noticing, and I'll see you next week. Going to be doing some fun and mindfulness craft activity next week. I'm going to keep it a bit of a secret right now. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is that we're doing, but it's going to be good. So I will see you next Friday. Bye.